Hi! For those of you who don't know, I do have a book club, and for our July book, my community voted on The Serpent and the Wings of Night by Carissa Broadbent. So let's talk about it. This book is about a human girl named Aurea, who is the adopted daughter of the Nightborn Vampire King. And of course, in a world filled with vampires, humans are always going to be seen as weak and as prey. Tired of this and wanting to be something more, Aurea enters a once-in-a-century competition called the Kajari for a chance at obtaining a wish from the vampire goddess Nyaxia. It's been a long time since I've read a vampire book, so this one was actually like a nice change of pace for me, and I really enjoyed it. The world building, magic system, and political system were all really complex and unique, but the author didn't really elaborate into how any of it worked, so I was left really confused and trying to figure out how the world worked for most of the book, and I'm still not quite sure that I completely understand it. I'm usually not a fan of info dumping, but I kind of wish there was some info dumping in this book, especially towards the beginning, so I wasn't left so confused and trying to figure out how this world worked instead of being immersed in the world. But I still really enjoyed it. I still thought it was really unique, and I still thought it was a fun world. I do think the characters were all really well thought out, and I really loved all of them, especially the relationship between Aurea and her adoptive father, who, like I said, is the king of vampires. In a lot of dark fantasy books like this, I feel like there's not really any parental figures who truly love and care about their children. Usually these characters are like off on their own, or something really tragic has happened to their family, so it was really refreshing to have a father who truly did care about his daughter. I also really loved the relationship between Rain, who is our main love interest, and his closest friend Misha, who is the sunshine side character. I thought their relationship was really wholesome, and I loved it, and I just adore Misha. I think she's the cutest thing, and I hope to see more of her in the second book. And of course, I loved the relationship between Rain and Aurea. I love a badass stabby female main character and a grumpy love interest. And guys, the ending, no spoilers here, but I literally had to take a couple business days to process at least like the last 50 pages or so. It was literally plot twist after plot twist. I'm usually pretty good at guessing, but there were so many plot twists that I couldn't guess all of them. I thought this was a really fantastic high fantasy, high stakes book. It had angst, it had tension, it had banter, it had spice. I have seen a lot of mixed reviews for this book, so I think this is one that you either really enjoy or you really just don't enjoy. I personally really enjoyed this one, and I rated it 5 stars. If you're a fan of vampires, of Hunger Games-esque deadly trials, of slow burn romance, of enemies to lovers, gothic high fantasies, I think you guys will really enjoy this one, and you should definitely give it a shot. And if you're interested in joining book club, I have the link in my Instagram bio. We do it through Discord, so the link for that server is in my Instagram bio. My handles are all the same throughout social media, so you can find it at SkyReads. You can find me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Discord, Threads. I think that's it. Anyone and everyone is welcome in the Discord server. We talk about books, we talk about writing, we talk about all things fantasy. So even if you don't want to join book club but you want to come chat and hang out, we'd love to have you. And then for our August book, my community voted for Spark of the Everflame by Penn Cole. And this is a book I actually haven't heard of before, so it'll be kind of fun to go into something new, something that I haven't, already heard a ton of reviews for and kind of have an opinion already made for it. So if you're looking for a new book to read and you want people to be able to talk to about it, you should maybe join book club if you want. We'd love to have you. Anyways, much love to you all. Thanks for sticking around to the end of this video if you made it this far. I love you all, and that's all.